Here's a crazy fact that might blow your mind. Saving your first $1,000 is actually harder than saving your first $10,000. I know that sounds backwards. I know that sounds completely insane. But stick with me here, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this is true and, more importantly, you'll have a dead simple plan to finally break through that first $1,000 barrier. Because let's be honest, if saving money was easy, everyone would be rich. But they're not. And there's a very specific reason why. Welcome to Dollar Basics. Let's break it down. Picture this. It's the end of the month. You check your bank account, hoping, praying that maybe this time there's something left over. But what do you see? $12? Maybe $47 if you're lucky. And you think to yourself, where did it all go? You didn't buy anything crazy. You didn't go on vacation. You didn't splurge on some ridiculous luxury item. You just lived. You paid rent, bought groceries, filled up your gas tank, maybe grabbed coffee a few times, and now you're back to zero. Again, if this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Studies show that nearly 60% of Americans can't cover an unexpected $500 expense. 60%. That's more than half the country living on the edge, one car repair away from financial disaster. But here, that's what nobody tells you, the reason you save that first $1,000 has almost nothing to do with how much money you make. It has everything to do with psychology. Let me introduce you to a concept I call the psychology of zero. When your savings account has $0 in it, or close to zero, something weird happens in your brain. You stop seeing saving as a real possibility. It becomes this abstract thing that other people do. Rich people, lucky people, people with better jobs or fewer bills. Not you. And because you don't believe it's possible, you don't even try. Every extra dollar that comes in gets absorbed by your lifestyle, like water into a sponge. There's always something that needs to be paid. There's always something that comes up. This is called lifestyle creep, but it's more than that. It's a mindset trap. When you have nothing saved, you subconsciously treat money differently. You spend it because, what's the point of saving $20? That's nothing. That won't change your life. But here's the truth bomb. That $20 saved consistently becomes $1,000 in less than a year. That $1,000 becomes $10,000. That $10,000 becomes $100,000. Every massive fortune in history started with a single dollar saved instead of spent. But your brain doesn't see it that way. Your brain sees $20 and thinks, that's 2 meals, that's half a tank of gas, that's a movie ticket and popcorn. Your brain does not think, that's the first brick in my financial foundation, and that's the first thing we need to fix. Now, you've probably heard the classic advice, stop buying coffee and you'll be rich. You know what? I'm not going to tell you that, because honestly, that advice is kind of garbage. Here's why. If you buy a $4 coffee 5 days a week, that's about $80 a month. Will cutting that out help? Sure, a little, but $80 a month isn't the reason you're broke. The real wealth killers are much bigger and much sneakier. Let me give you the actual list of things that keep people trapped in the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Number 1, car payments. The average car payment in America right now is over $700 a month. $700. That's not a typo. People are literally paying almost $1,000 monthly for a vehicle that loses value every single day they own it. A vehicle that, in most cases, they bought to impress people they don't even like. Meanwhile, a reliable used car could cost you $0 a month and get you to work just the same. Number 2, subscription creep. Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, Disney+, HBO, Max, Amazon Prime, Apple Music, YouTube Premium. That meditation app you used twice. That fitness app you've never opened. Add them all up. Go ahead, I'll wait. Most people are shocked to find they re-spending over $200 a month on subscriptions they barely use. Number 3, food delivery apps. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub's apps are financial parasites. You're not just paying for food, you're paying delivery fees, service fees, tips, and inflated menu prices. A $15 meal becomes $30 by the time it reaches your door. Do that twice a week, and you're re-burning over $200 a month on top of your grocery bill. Number 4, impulse buying. That Amazon package that shows up and you don't even remember ordering it. That random Target run where you went in for toothpaste and came out $200 lighter. These small, thoughtless purchases are bleeding you dry. So no, it's not the coffee. It's the car payment, the subscriptions, the delivery apps, and the impulse buys. Cut those, and suddenly you have real money to save. Here's a harsh truth. The entire economy is designed to make sure you never save money. Think about it. Every store is engineered to make you spend more than you planned. Every app is designed to make buying as frictionless as possible. One-click purchase. Buy now, pay later. 0% APR for 12 months. They make spending easy and saving hard. You know what requires effort? Transferring money to a savings account, setting up automatic deposits, saying no to things you want right now for something you want more later. Spending is passive. Saving is active. And that's exactly why most people fail. They try to save what's left over at the end of the month. But there's never anything left over, because spending has no friction and saving requires intentional action. So here's the secret that wealthy people understand. You have to pay yourself first. That means the moment money hits your account, a portion of it disappears into savings before you even have a chance to spend it. Not at the end of the month, at the beginning. You don't save what's left after spending. You spend what's left after saving. This one mindset shift is worth more than any budgeting app or financial hack. It's the foundation of every wealth-building journey. Okay, enough theory. Let's get practical. Here's a simple, actionable plan to save your first $1,000 in 30 days or close to it. Step 1. Audit your subscriptions. Today, right now, go through your bank statement and cancel everything you don't absolutely need. I guarantee you'll find at least $50 monthly. Step 2. Pause food delivery for 30 days. Not forever, just 30 days. Cook at home, meal prep on Sunday, and watch how much money you don't spend. Step 3. Institute a 40-hour rule for any non-essential purchase over $20. Want something? Wait 40 hours. If you still want it after 2 days, maybe buy it. You'll be amazed how many must-have items become whatever items after sleeping on it. Step 4. Set up automatic savings. Open a separate savings account, one that's slightly annoying to accessant. Set up an automatic transfer on payday. Start with 10% of your income. If that's too much, start with 5%. If that's too much, start with $20. Just start. Step 5. Find one thing to sell. Everyone has something lying around they don't use anymore. Old electronics, clothes you never wear, furniture collecting dust. Sell it. Put that money directly into savings. Step 6. Pick up one extra shift or side gig for the month. Just one. Over time, freelance work, selling a skill, whatever it takes to add an extra $100 or $200 to the pot. If you do all of this consistently for 30 days, you won't just have money saved, you'll have momentum. And momentum is everything. Here's the beautiful thing about hitting that first $1,000. Everything changes. Psychologically, you transform from a person who can save money to a person who has savings. That identity shift is massive. You start to protect that money differently. You think twice before dipping into it. You feel actual pain when the number goes down, and something magical happens. You want more? That first 1,000 proves to you that it's possible. And once you believe it's possible, the next 1,000 comes faster. Then the next, then the next. There's a reason financial experts say the first 100,000 is the hardest. It's not because of math, it's because of belief. Once you prove to yourself that you can build wealth, you become unstoppable. The journey from 0 to 1,000. That's the real battle. That's where the war is won or lost. Everything after that is just execution. Let me show you something that might change your life. If you save just $200 a month, starting at age 25, and invest it in a simple index fund, earning an average of 8% per year, by age 65, you'll have over $600,000. $600,000 from $200 a month. But here's the craziest part. You only actually contributed $96,000 of that. The rest, over $500,000, came from compound interest. Your money made money, and that money made more money, and it kept going. That's the power of starting early. That's the power of those first painful months of saving. That's why your first 1,000 matters so much more than you think. Every dollar you save today is a soldier that works for you forever. So here's my challenge to you. Save your first $1,000. Not someday, not when things calm down, not when you get a raise. Now, use the steps I gave you. cancel the subscriptions, pause the delivery apps, set up automatic savings, sell something you don't need. And when you hit that first 1,000 because, you will hit it, come back to this video and leave a comment. Tell me you did it. I want to celebrate with you. Because that first $1,000 isn't just money, it's proof. Proof that you can do this. Proof that you're not stuck. Proof that your future is in your hands. And once you have that proof, there's no stopping you. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep building.